Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And here's Kuminga for three. The rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins has got his fourth rebound in this one. Walker passes to MP. Here's Nora. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Wiggins right side. And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 59 points.
Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
And the Warriors shooting just 37% so far in this one. The three ball. And there's Curry on the assist from Anunoby.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
And how about his defense in this one? He was just wreaking havoc and racking up the steals. Really tremendous effort on that end.
And here's Curry for three. He drops it from range.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Anunoby against Wiggins. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Got his man all tangled up. I mean, serious crossover.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort. Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never...
That's what I'm talking about. Bills, baby. Time to warm up. Get ready to rock. Yeah, I see you with the new Nike deal. Mogul-ish.
There he is, man, myth, the legend.
We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt the play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible harassment. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word HEAT along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond and address your concern immediately. Visit us online or at the
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Timberwolves. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And right now for Miami, they played great basketball, no doubt about it. Do they have more potential than they've showed us thus far? No question about it.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Randall out there with Bamba. And it's Dillingham in at the 1 spot. And for Miami, wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Embiid is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's MP in at the 1. And MP tries to bring out his best when he's matched up against any of the league's top teams. You know, he has said it publicly, but he puts a lot of stock in games like this one.
And that's the thing about MP. He loves a challenge. We've already seen how he can raise his game in this kind of a situation. I know he's more than fired up for this contest.
And let's go over to David Aldridge, who has something to say about MP. D.A., take it away.
Thanks, guys. I talked to MP before the game, and he said there was a lot of confidence in the locker room. He said, we know this is a tough matchup for us, but we've got a strong game plan. We're all on the same page, and we're ready to execute. This will be a good measuring stick for them, guys.
I would say, David, the perfect measuring stick. You know, you look at what MP has achieved in his career so far. GA, he ranks up there with some of the best to ever play.
And you can put MP's numbers and hardware up with a number of other legends, and he holds up just fine, thank you. Just incredible what this man has done in his career to this point. Hard to argue he's not one of the very best to ever do it.
Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at, and they tell you also what you need to work on.
Now, McDaniels following the three-point attempt by MP. McDaniels dishes to Bamba. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The three from MP. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, the catch-and-shoot game is definitely in the bag of MP.
And go outside. Pass to Dillingham. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And the basket is good. MP's got 8.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Timberwolves trail by 7.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Well, that's all about the impeccable timing that Anthony Edwards has. Just a knack for when that ball is coming off the rim.
A 3 from MP. Dillingham with the rebound. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Edwards drives in, and the shot is good. Edwards got his second bucket tonight.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Hero, no good. Timberwolves trail by 3. From deep. And Anthony Edwards again. 7 points in the game.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
Good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Randle outside. For 3, Edwards. Miami grabs the miss. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And, of course, playing against their NBA Finals opponent from a season ago, they hoisted the Larry O'Brien Trophy and sent this club home empty-handed.
Adebayo on the follow.
Good grief, Bam. I mean, living up to his name and firing up his team.
Outside, Edwards. Randle kicks to McDaniels. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat leading by 4. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Locked up there for Embiid.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Embiid getting it done for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Monk. McDaniels is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's McMillan. And it's Houston in at the 3 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McDaniels kicks to Monk. Good on the triple. Monk's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against Detroit had a huge game. He finished with 66 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league, and everyone's excited to see what he does tonight.
Substitution on the field.
1:06 left in the first half. Here's MP. MP finishes inside.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Now Dillingham. 6 points for him. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Count it, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 11. It's Edwards on the wing. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Embiid, Embiid is a big target.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Minnesota's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Hero passes to MP. Embiid with a screen on Edwards. The drive by MP. And so that's the end of the first half. It's the Heat. They lead by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Jaylen Brown is an elite scorer. He's added playmaker to his game, so they can get so much value out of this deal.
And then you have the defense he brings. Check this out. The plus minus with this guy is outstanding.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They've been...
Thanks for joining us. Now
there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Joel Embiid out there with Adebayo. And it's MP in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Miami leading by 11. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Hits the three-point bomb.
The floor spacing ability on display by MP right there.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Pass to Bamba. And the rejection by Embiid.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Randall surveying the D. Back to Edwards. A 3-ball. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 14.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Shoots the 3. Another miss by MP.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For Minnesota, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
MP, that's for 2. Miami no good on that time either.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The shot by McDaniels, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
MP left side. Takes a 3. Bring it up for MP, a 3.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. A 12-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Randall no good. Miami leading by 14. It's stolen by Edwards. Floats one up. Miami grabs the miss. MP looking around. 3-pointer. That's tipped. Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
MP, no good.
But I love the determination, guys. It's simply not there for him right now.
Steps back. Dillingham. And that one goes long. The Heat shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Another miss by MP.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. They could use a bucket, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
McMillan can't make it work.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Count it.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Timberwolves trail by 17. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Heat. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Minnesota, Gobert is out there with Murray. And there's Monk. Then there's McMillan. And it's Houston in at the 3, the small forward.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Well, once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
Embiid sets the pick for MP. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Miami?
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
I think another thing that's striking here.
Oh,
goodness gracious.
That finish. Whew.
Here's McMillan, cloak loose. Lobs it up for Hackett. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Monk outside. Houston passes to Murray. Here's Houston. Pass to McMillan. The Timberwolves working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Driving the lane.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Out of the pick and roll, MP able to read and react.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Here's Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
DB, ever since winning the Most Improved Player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover. I tell you, sometimes you can make a statement with a dunk. MP, yes, sir.
And it's off from three-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
From past the arc, carries it from three-point range. MP's got 40 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's Randall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they haven't had much success in the paint since halftime. I mean, the offense sort of stuck on the perimeter. They need to get a little bit more inside-out balance. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Popped up there for Embiid. And stolen by Dillingham. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Randall kicks to McDaniels. Back to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, Dillingham with it. No good on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Adebayo with this screen on Edwards. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Adebayo throws it down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Edwards. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP against Edwards. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that...
So Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game.
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. Great win tonight, MP. These cheeseheads are something else. Let's quiet them down.
you got that look in your eye tonight.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
Well, BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Hero and Jaquez Jr. are out on the perimeter. Bam Adebayo is out there with Joel Embiid. And it's MP in at the point. Now here's Hero. The three is up. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the win.
Good job, MP. See you. You signed with Puma, huh? Can I hold some bread?
Hey, all right, baby. Let's get down. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our game. NBA Cup action coming your way short. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
We've seen it already this season. MP has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And I don't expect him to hold anything back tonight. With the success they've had in these tough games lately, he's going to go all out to keep building that momentum.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Jaden Ivey is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Reza Shea in at the three, the small forward. And here's MP for three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that let.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And granted, the super team era is indeed coming to a close. The Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course. That's impressive stuff from Giddey, just getting on the interior part of the defense.
Hero finds MP. Drives to the hoop. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Ivey against Hero. Ivey with the bucket.
Well, Ivey has a skill set where he can become one of the better guards around the hoop.
MP with it. Okongwu covering. And the basket by MP. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Ivy.
Number 2, Colin Sexton.
Giddey against Hero. Hawks passing it around. Sexton on the wing, covered by MP. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Bucks made some excellent plays. He ended up with 8 points, and you love what he gives his team at both ends. And this team is on a hot streak. His play is a big reason why. We'll see if that continues. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
Brand some early success for Josh Giddey in the NBA. When you look at his game, what do you like most?
I love the vision, Kevin. This guy...
And so, MP will bring it up for Miami. 6-point game. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. They've got Embiid, Tyler Hero out there with MP. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Ware in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Giddey with it. He's got 7. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat trail by 6. And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 5 points in the quarter.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Here's the teardrop. They get the rebound. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Hero kicks to MP. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Man with it, and Jaquez picks him up defensively. Giddey, no one around him. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Giddey's got 10 points in the game.
And a nice stroke that's coming along for Josh Giddey.
A 3 from MP. Another miss by MP. The Hawks leading by 6. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Offline with his 3.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And the 3 ball is good.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Sexton, the pass to Giddey. Goes up on the wing. Miami grabs the miss. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
MP's shot is good.
MP stretching out the defense.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Harris LeVert comes in for Tyler Hero. And then for Atlanta, Johnson, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Reza Shea is coming in for Man. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Josh Giddey. High arcing shot.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
MP finds Jaquez. MP inside. And stolen by Sexton. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Rizachet. No good from outside. And here are the Heat now. They're on an 11-3 run. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. The Hawks leading by 3. That shot missing. Great defense at time from Hakeem. A 3 from MP. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Ivy up top. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get. And that's how you execute in the open floor. Great job by MP to get to his spot.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. The 3. LeVert grabs the miss. Here's Miami now. They're on a 16-6 run. MP, no good. The Hawks trailing. There's 18 seconds left here in the second. Lets it go from 11. MP connecting on a shot over the defense.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
Here's Rizachet. That 3 off the mark. And so it's MP making things happen for the Heat. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for joining us. The story through the first half, the Miami Heat in a game so far that's been close.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
MP is making great decisions tonight. As an NBA top point guard, that's job number 1. Get the ball to where it needs to go.
Thanks for spending half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court right now for the Hawks. The front court is Rizachet and Johnson. Ivy is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Again, the miss by the Heat.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Rizachet. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Embiid finds Hero. Got a piece of it. A 3 from MP. MP drills the answer.
Coming right back, MP with a huge 3.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. A different look for Miami. Ware's checked in, and Martin subbed in for Jaime Hawkins. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
MP, good.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Just couldn't.
Substitution on the court.
.41 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Zagoretz. Here's Jovic. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. MP's got 34.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Free throw good from Giddey.
Giddey, one of those guys who, when he's on the floor, plays with that kind of joy that Steve Kerr often talks about with Steph Curry. This is a guy who wants to keep improving in any way that he can. Relaxed defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Back to Ivy. Shoots over LeVert. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay. The officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Jaime Jaquez, LeVert out there with MP. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Larson in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Ivy, no one around him. A three-pointer off the mark. Miami leading by 8. Pass to Larson. Here's LeVert. Basket counts. LeVert's got his first basket.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
On the wing, Johnson fires the 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists now in this one. In the corner, it's MP. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Jovic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Ivy. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And we normally see Ivy shoot threes from up top, but no question he can be effective from the corner. But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. The open look here for Sexton. And count it from 19 feet away.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Reza Shea, he's checked in for the Hawks. Josh Giddey comes in for Sexton. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson.
Lightning.
That was incredible.
Boy, is he dynamic. Jalen Johnson, ladies and gentlemen.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
And here's Zero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They've led by as many as 11 points. Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 41.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
And Ivy rocketing off the floor. Defense didn't stand a chance.
MP outside. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The shot by Ivy, no good. The Heat leading by 3. MP outside. MP keeping his balance right there.
Oh, these are the moments MP wants, proving he's capable of handling the pressure.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
You gotta like the fire you get from Ivy, turning up the intensity to get the bucket.
Here's MP. Tries a 3 off the inbound. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Giddey. Hawks passing it around. Latrey. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Giddey's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
On the wing, MP for 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. On the wing, Giddey. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
MP outside. Lets the 3 fly. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
In the corner, Ivy with it. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And here's MP for 3. And good! There's another.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And here's Johnson outside. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And really, just when the fans were starting to get into this game, how about the silencer at the other end for a potential game-saving 3?
Here's Ivy. Rebound by the Heat. 30 seconds left to play here in the 4th.
And these are the moments he's worked for. MP delivering down the stretch.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Miami. 27 seconds left in the 4th.
I know it's about defending the post and the 3-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Josh Giddey. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. There's 21 seconds left in the game. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, act fast, but without mistakes.
Giddey. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
The drive by MP. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And tonight, not just
what I'm talking about. Way to bring home that W.
Son, where'd you find this?
Ever since why I've been talking about been laid up, been chained up. This don't change us. Like you ain't just been through a lot. We gon'
And thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league. And MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
We have to give props to MP's team. They're 3-0 in these monster games between top teams. MP has played a vital role in their perfect record.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Jaime Jaquez out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's MP in at the 2. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And look who had that answer ready. Thomas responds with one of his own.
Pass to MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Roddy. The 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim, he can defend in isolation, he can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Thomas misses. Miami has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
What a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Here's Roddy. Takes the three. Joel Embiid with the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
MP shot is off. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Livingston passes to Claxton. Fires from deep. Whitehead can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Jaquez. Here's Whitehead. He's guarded by Hero. Whitehead passes to Thomas. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Embiid. From deep, MP. And again, it's Miami from deep.
MP smart enough to know he doesn't have to get to the rim to be effective.
Thomas outside. Pass to Roddy. Now Thomas lets it go from deep. And Hero grabs the board.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
From deep, MP. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Nets trail by 10. Here's Roddy looking to end the run. Buries it from 3. Roddy's got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Heat, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference. He's checked in for Roddy, and Reeves is subbed in for Whitehead. MP's checked in for Miami. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Over to the left wing. Embiid, a screen on Reeves. The drive by MP. And he lays in the alley-oop pass.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Ty Jerome is out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Thompson, then it's Jabari Smith, and it's Thor in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Ryan, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
Night in and night out, Reeves does some of his best work off the bounce.
MP right through him.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Thompson against Walker. Back to Jerome. The open shot by Reeves. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
An open look for Smith. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
You love seeing Smith Jr. be assertive off the catch. Great shot.
And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First free throw is good. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Smith. Roddy comes in for Thor. Whitehead, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Thomas in for Reeves. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Hayes comes in for Hero. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Miami has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter.
MP, great touch from outside.
Brooklyn trailing. Thomas outside. Here's the 3. Jaquez grabs the board.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And he knocks down the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. Both shots good from the strike. 55 seconds left in the first half of this game. Thomas outside. Out to the wing. Here's Roddy, hounded by Adebayo. Roddy, no good. Heat leading by 4. And here's MP from outside. And Adebayo slams it in.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Roddy. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
The first free throw's good. Miami making a switch here. Hero's checked in. And so he hits both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They're a team with momentum.
Feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Thomas outside with 2 seconds left with 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so that's the end of the first half. Heat out in front, up 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are saying on social media. Here we go. Deep 3 Christie wants to know the following. If you guys could be one animal, what would it be and why?
Well, since my nickname is the Jet.
What's that have to do with being an animal?
Because you think I want to fly.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Bam Adebayo is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's MP, then it's Jaime Jaquez, and it's Hero in at the point. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the 76ers put on a show. He had 46 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP shot is off. Nets trail by 3. Here's Whitehead. Give him 8 points now. For the tie. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. MP with contact. MP for 2.
Graceful play by MP. Great to see a young player with the level of finesse.
Pass to Whitehead. Here's Robbie. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Robbie's got 15 points.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
All right, let's take a quick moment to bring up the shooting guards who have been lighting it up from three-point range over the last 10 games. MP, number 1.
A tremendous shooter. If you're an off guard, you have to hit threes to make it in this league. And oh, is he so good from deep.
MP capitalizing in close.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
And it's good for 2.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Thomas outside. Pass to Livingston. Here's Whitehead. Thomas outside. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Looking to get back on track. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Joel Embiid. Miami leading by 4. We've got Austin Reeves. Also Ty Jerome out there. Jabari Smith out there with Thompson. And it's Thor in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. The Nets shooting around 44%. Not bad. Thompson scanning the floor. Smith outside. Thompson in the post. Embiid covers. Shot's good by Thompson.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Knocks down the triple.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
To fall from outside. MP with it. Guarded by Smith.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they're also really getting it done at the free throw line. They've earned a lot of good calls and are making the most of every trip they get to the line tonight.
And the Nets making a change here. Barlow's checked in.
You know, so far, I'm pretty impressed with MP's attitude. He doesn't seem like a young hothead. He knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Oh, what a jam! Incredible thunder finish!
I haven't seen anything like that in a minute.
Wow.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Barlow. Down low. Here's Thompson. Rebound by the Heat. Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Oh, Embiid snatches it out of the air and throws it down.
Yeah, there is no way to stop that. It has not been physically created a way to stop. His length, his massive hands, he can catch any lob.
Nets trail by 9. Here's Jerome. Smith outside. Out to Thompson. There's the 3. Drops in the 3.
In the fourth quarter, he's gone 3 for 4. They've really needed it.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. A full line change here for Brooklyn. Pass to MP. Embiid, a screen on Thomas. And here's Embiid. Can't complete the lob. Thomas against Embiid. Body, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
MP with a step, and there's the lob. Thomas with a steal. Fast break, Brooklyn. And stolen by Adebayo. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Thomas. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to MP. Inside. Picked it out of midair. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Livingston, no good. Heat leading by 6. MP, the pass to Embiid. And stolen by Claxton. And now the Nets on the break. Thomas finds Claxton. Thomas outside. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Embiid, a screen on Thomas. Pass to Embiid. Rejected by Claxton. And we've got 1:18 left in the game. Thomas, that's good.
They needed that bucket, and Thomas is demonstrating some leadership, helping them get it.
Embiid, a screen on Thomas. Here's MP. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Some younger players couldn't handle this type of pressure, but MP is different, showing it is absolutely no problem.
Thomas misses.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
From deep, MP. Rebound, Brooklyn. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Oh, boy, did MP's team need that basket. Already proven he can come up big in his young career.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle, and they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
9 seconds left in the final quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Tyler Hero, shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And so my...
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink. Solid effort tonight on both ends.
on you, MP.
We therefore ask you to refrain from undestructive behavior, such as fighting, throwing out, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Joel Embiid.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Holmgren is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And for the Heat, Adebayo is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's Tyler Hero. And there's Embiid. And it's MP in at the point guard position. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself. Being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And now the big boys in the league know when MP says he's coming for you, he means it. And whenever they've had a tough opponent in front of them, they've raised their level. So they are sending a message. And boy.
And the dunk by MP.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
Now the Thunder with it, and this is their first time matched up with this year's Heat team.
Yeah, and last year it didn't matter whether it was on the home or on the road. They failed to take a game from either of the two meetings.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want a repeat of that this season.
Now, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
He has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
MP finds Brown. Back to MP. Over in the corner, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Adebayo outside. Rebounded by Gafford.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely, misses in close. He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Back to Brown. Pass to MP. Brown kicks to Adebayo. MP dishes to Brown. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Chicago was sensational. He scored 54 points, and as you may have guessed with him, a lot of those were on the 3-ball. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious. He was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Now, here's Brown. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them. Now, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. MP sets the screen for Brown. Hits it from three-point range. Brown's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Tyler Hero.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
56 seconds left to play here in the first. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pass to Holmgren. Over MP. Holmgren can't hit. Miami leading by 7. Here's MP. Here he goes. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Williams. Got a hand on it. To the paint. Here's Walker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
17 seconds left here in the opening quarter. They get it again. Pass to Topic. And again, unable to change momentum here. MP off target at the rim.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So the Thunder 5 right now. They've got Holmgren. Topic is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Bonner. And it's Bona in at the far spot. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
First trip to the line for him here. You know, Stan, it sometimes seems that coaches get themselves ejected on purpose to fire up their team. Am I on the right track there or not?
Well, Kevin, certainly it happens with some guys. There have certainly been guys, Jerry Sloan, Don Nelson, who would do some of that.
How about you? How about you?
Now, Kevin, you know me. All I always ever tried to do was help the referees because we all just want to get to the right call, and I could help them in that.
You did all the time.
As much as I could. but they were not receptive.
So it's the Thunder now, following the score by Miami. Here's Bona, still without a basket. 4 on the clock. Fires from 18. It's hauled in by Hero.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
MP passes to Brown. MP kicks to Brown. Over Williams. And another basket for Miami.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Pass to Bona, right wing. Holmgren wide open. No good on the three. The Heat leading by 18. Brown finds MP. MP with a screen on Williams. Jaylen Brown, and that's good. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Jokic, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Heat. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this.
Welcome. The Kings are just not fully healthy. It's unfortunate that Sabonis is hurt. He's a multi-talented big man. He's well-schooled.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Heat.
This has been a weight room game.
And that concludes half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
They've got him out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Brown in at the three. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
And here are the Heat now. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And the rejection by Holmgren. Wallace outside. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he makes good on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Hero passes to MP. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. 5 on the clock. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists in the game. They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Williams for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Ware's checked in, and Karis LeVert subbed in for Tyler Hero. The 3 from MP. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Another shot. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. Jabari Walker's checked in for the Heat. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Brown. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Topic is checked in. Goes up off the inbound. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
The 3 from MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Takes the 13-footer, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
MP, no good. Thunder have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third. So it's Miami now. So the Thunder 5 right now. Hunter is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Cason Wallace. Then it's Topic. And it's Bona in its center.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Here's Topic. The Thunder with another miss. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Here's Topic. Near the three-point line, it's Holmgren. And he drops that one in.
It's an incredible advantage to have a 7-footer who can shoot like Holmgren.
The drive by MP.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Well, Thunder have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Holmgren. Miami grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And here's MP for 3. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got his 3rd assist on the night. Down low, here's Bonner. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
MP, good.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
Here's Topic. Miami grabs the miss. Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, what an unselfish display from him tonight. Sharing the ball, creating for others, just beautiful basketball.
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lobbed up there for Embiid.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
We got 22 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Topic. Walker with some nice D.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
That's what I'm talking about. Another day, another win. It worked.
Shout out to MP, NBA Cup champion. Single elimination games really test a team, and you guys passed with flying colors.
There he is, our homegrown superstar. Always knew you'd be the face of the franchise one day, just didn't realize it would be so soon.
You did? I must have missed that.
Oh, come on. You know I called you a tremendous talent.
You've now won a championship as the undisputed best player on your team. Is it fair to say that you're the face of the franchise?
I think that it's fair to say, but a lot of people, they'll try to be humble when asked a question like that, but I feel like that's just evading responsibility.
How so?
Great job. Really well done.
Thank you.
All right, let's take some photos for the cover.
Hey.
We were all very impressed with how you handled yourself on and off the court during postseason.
Who's we?
Well, you know, folks upstairs. Great choice.
team in. Hey, guys, let's get in for a photo, all right? Danny?
Yep.
Ready?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
All right, see what you guys got.
Here we go.
Great. Let's do one more for backup.
All right.
Fantastic. We got everything we need.
Hey, ready, MP?
It seems like you really like talking to your opponents during the game. What is it about trash talk that you enjoy so much?
You know, mostly it's just trying to throw people off of their game. You know, NBA players, they're used to trash talk, so it's not. You have to get creative, you know, just swearing and screaming about.
There he is.
That's it.
Let's go! Woo! I run this, I run this. Turn it up! Who's watching? Watch out! That's all day, Come to me! Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.